Hey, welcome to this new video. My name is Alicia Castiblanco. I'm a student from 9th semester at La Salle University here in Bogota, Colombia. Today I want to talk about Chapter 20, Curriculum Planning from the National to the Local, the Israeli Case. Also, this chapter was taken from the book International Handbook Curriculum Research, written by William Pinar. And first, I want to talk about Israel. Maybe you don't know about Israel. So, okay, what about Israel? Israel, it is a country in Western Asia. Most of the population is Jewish population. Also, there are other religions, that it is the Arab Muslims, Christians, Druze, Samaritans. Also, I want to talk about the development of the curriculum there in Israel, from the inception of the state to the present day, and also how the curriculum changed from a uniform curriculum to a multifaceted curriculum, from a national curriculum to a local one. That is means that the local, it is a curriculum that takes into account the national needs and also the global needs and specification that we have about education in the world. So, okay, let's see the next slide, please. Okay, the first generation of the curriculum was 1954, 1967. I have a video about Zionism, that it was an important movement there in Israel. Also nowadays it is important, but it was important in those days, because that movement put basis for the creation of the curriculum. So we are going to see here in this video about the Zionism movement.
This episode is brought to you by AJ+. Elections for the 37th World Zionist Congress are now underway. This governing body is historically important to Israel because it functioned as a Jewish government long before there was an actual state of Israel. So what is Zionism, and how does it influence Israeli politics? The term Zion is associated with the city of Jerusalem. The land of Israel has always been sacred, and it has inspired countless pilgrimages for displaced Jews seeking the return to Zion. Around the dawn of the 20th century, immigration to the land of Israel was especially popular because of a growing Zionist political movement. This modern Zionism, created by Theodor Herzl, centered around the belief that all Jews belong to a single nation, and that they should establish a sovereign state to return to. Herzl published a pamphlet on the subject, known in English as The Jewish State, and then organized the first World Zionist Congress in 1897 to discuss homeland options. During the next few decades, Jewish states were proposed in places like Alaska and Uganda, but Jerusalem, the Palestine area, was the area that held the most significance for Jews. In 1917, Britain okayed a Jewish state in Palestine, and after the Holocaust, many other Western countries supported it as well. The state of Israel gained its independence in 1948. After the establishment of the Israeli government, the World Zionist Congress lost some of its power, but it is still around today as part of the World Zionist Organization.
Okay, so as we saw there, Zionism is an important movement in Israel that in that case, in the 50s, when they create the first curriculum, it was important because the Zionists, what the Zionists wanted was to cultivate a patriotic attachment to the culture, to the Jewish culture. Also, this movement divided the education there, creating three different schools: the labor movement schools, Zionist religious schools, and liberal center-oriented schools. But also, with time, Israel saw that it wasn't like a good idea to divide the education. So they start looking forward. In that case, they look to United States, and then they took basis from United States to create to reform the educational system. And in that case also, there were really impacted by the 6-Day War, that there was a conflict between Israel and the states of Egypt, now at the time of the United Arab Republic, Jordan, and Syria. Also, with all these reform of the education, they created the National Curriculum Center, that it was from the Ministry of Education, and then they start like putting other areas that are important for to teach in the schools, not just religion. And also with this, they start putting more attention to the scientific part, that it was also important there in Israel. And also uh, after that, then we have the third generation of curricula, that it was born like in the 80s, and it's there we can see like how the National Curriculum Center lost power because of a lot of of um, of of success that were happening there in Israel, like the ideological polarization, the cultural pluralism, because they had a lot of immigrants, the postmodernism, the globalization. But also it was good because Israel started like thinking about their autonomy and variability in the curriculum, the multiculturalism, postmodernism, and variability, and they start like adding all those factors in the curriculum, not just the religion part. And also at the end we have like the globalization, how the information communication technologies are nowadays really important there in Israel, and they start like um asking them why what should a good curriculum in Israel has, because it is not just about religion and politics and economy, but they need to start thinking about the special needs that the population have has there. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.